I always conformal coat the bare copper. It's much quicker than tinning and much more effective. And this is the product that I use. It's an MG Chemicals acrylic conformal coating. It is said that you can use regular acrylic spray like lacquer or polyurethane. I'm not sure. You have to conformal coat before you start putting components back on. Obviously, if I put a component on there and then conformal coated it, these traces wouldn't receive the conformal coating. Also, you want to take advantage of the conformal coat, creating a solder mask between these adjacent traces so that you don't get solder blobs. It's not too bad on WPC boards, but like system 3 through 7, the ROM sockets are terrible for that. Notice the corrosion on the left side of the ASIC socket. This alkaline riddled NBAFB MPU turned out to be much more of a pain in the rear end than I would have ever guessed. The corrosion was bad down there on the LS14, but when we pulled the battery holder off, I could see that the corrosion was much more substantial. It had gotten over to the processor, so I was able to salvage the processor, but I did have to replace the 6809 socket and the parts, the LS14, these 4 components here, this 150 ohm resistor here. I removed the RAM that was there, socketed it, and installed a NV RAM, so no more batteries ever again. But the worst part was that the corrosion had gotten down into the ASIC socket, so I had to remove the corroded ASIC socket, and that's 84 pins of joy with your Hakko desoldering tool, and then install a new socket, and that's 84 pins of joy soldering. Enough carping, that's what I did to it. Let's see if it works. And I'm in switch test already, so I'm going to go across the diagonal as far as I can, and then I got to pick up rows 7 and 8. Here's some coin door switches, and those are working properly. Now we need to make sure that this thing is still driving the driver board, and I've got a WPC89 driver board connected to it. It doesn't matter, it still works the same way as WPC95 driver board, except for the flipper circuits have been taken off of the Fliptronics 2 board and installed on the WPC95 power driver board. Interesting. Oh well. The dimming circuits work for all 5 GI strings, but these 2 over here, of course, those are always on WPC 95. They dim when you select all 5 of them, all illumination, but they won't dim individually. Anyway, they dim. That's good. Let's check lamps and flashers at the same time. And it's a beautiful thing. And there was much rejoicing. So this baby is ready to go. Thank you so much.